Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd, and this is John Ross Rule, and it's the 27th of
June
2016.
2016.
Let's see some photos from
Hard to
Southville,
believe. Yeah.
Arkansas. There we are looking at a proposed building site. You see Stadium Drive on the right.
Right. I recognize the
And
curves.
that's Martin Luther King up above there.
Right.
And this is what's called Arena Village, existing buildings to the left here. That proposed building is going in where there's an existing water storage, rainwater collection place.
Yeah, like a huge French
detention.
drain.
Yeah, detention pond.
Right.
And these guys doing this have planned to build an underground storage.
Right.
See where all those little boxes are
I do.
in the screen there?
I do.
It says proposed building, and then it's got that. Well, that's always been a city-required storm detention pond.
Oh.
Stormwater detention pond. And it's still in the records, but they're getting the privilege of building an underground cavern.
Right.
Now, when you already have the natural way to let water soak in,
Right.
but you put in something like this, first you're not going to have enough room to store a really large runoff because water comes from Rocher Heights, where the View apartments are. It comes under the football stadium, under the basketball arena, from the west of the campus. It comes down off of Markham Hill. It comes down to the right from part of the campus, and it all comes down there
Right.
and goes down through.
Well.
Hate to say it, I'm most concerned about this because I live in the neighborhood.
Right.
My house is an old house built close to 100 yards from the stream.
Right.
It's 12 feet or more up to the ground level.
Right. Yeah.
From
it
the
is.
stream
It's-
level.
Yeah.
But people up and down that stream, all the way now to Beaver Lake, of course, will be getting more runoff. So it's really ridiculous to change what was required before and allow something as risky as an underground pond. How do you clean them out? Well, here's what it looks like right now. See, that's the detention area over there. You can see water coming in from where we were standing for that picture out in there. Water comes, you can see the bridge over there at the other side.
Yeah.
That's coming up from the university and everything to north, east, and west of there. And there you can see this is water under there is coming from up on Rocher Heights, and there's some other drains come down there. So all this water, and see we got a new trail here, and here's where one of the outflows is.
I see.
And right now it's still got vegetation. They cleared most of the trees off of it around the edges. So you couldn't see from here a year ago when we were over there. See, now the university's doing something across the street from there where we always have the Indigenous Peoples Day gathering with
the old
American
Indian
Indians
trail.
and even people from South America and so forth come. Okay, there is a butterfly. See him up high?
Right.
He's in the muddy area. You know how they like to get
Like
in
the
a moist place.
Yeah, all right.
And that's just to show there is some life there. That's the reason I made his picture. I didn't crop it. Oh, there is a dragonfly. See, that's
I see. That's a whitetail.
Yeah, and all that area was surrounded there with trees and vegetation. And they're saying, well, we can put more rocks in and do all these things, but the amount of water, the water comes up onto the bank to the left there.
Oh, wow.
And I think we'll have a picture here in a second. That's where it goes off to the south. Through there it goes east and south. But yeah, you can see some of the work going on the campus. I don't know what they're doing. That was a nice place for a gathering, and I don't know where we'll gather this year. See that bunch of debris?
I do.
That's where
A
the
line, a
water
curving line.
flowed last
Right,
time it
right,
rained, which
right.
was last night in this case, but that this goes on all the time. It gets up almost to street level and pours over
Oh, boy.
into that detention pond.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, until next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya. Okay, John Rule, it's still the 27th
27th of June, hard to believe.
2016, and we've got some wildflower photos to share.
That's good.
And let's see what they look like. Okay, you recognize, that's a clover,
Right,
dahlia something or other,
right.
and it's normally found on prairies, and this one's in an open prairie-like setting.
It's kind of new to me. That's an interesting structure.
You just don't see those ordinarily. And we'll go down the stem here
Right.
with the pictures and show what the foliage looked like. But it's in the category with
Well, I see,
legumes.
but it doesn't look like ordinary, what I expect of clover leaves.
And I hope that plant growing next to it, you could see there, just the foliage, that one's gonna be a basket flower in the next week or two. Okay, yeah, see, it looks, what's that, kinda like a,
Sort of short and spriggy and narrow.
yeah, it might look like
Horsetail? No?
no, those, anyway, that's all right. Let's go forward here. Okay, there's one shot today
Spiderwort?
at World Peace Wetland Prairie. You can see over there orange milkweed.
I
You
do.
can see the Monarda
Monarda.
and the native
Red honeysuckle.
It's growing that way at World Peace Wetland Prairie, and I'm so glad it is this
Yep,
year.
that's
because
great, everything
I got
together.
out there and got pictures several times.
Wow, that's a nice moth or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's a skipper
Skipper.
on that Monarda, and we'll see some other critters. While Monarda's in bloom, we better make pictures and
How'd you
see
get
what
him to
it's-
open his wings like that?
Well, some of them do it more than others.
Yeah.
Some of the species vary. And that bumblebee family critter,
Right.
and look, what's this?
Looks like a red-bellied woodpecker.
Or a red-headed one, or both? I don't know.
Red-bellied, I think they say.
This is on a power pole.
Oh, why?
And I think it's where they might have
dangerous
had
place.
something. Well, I think they had made a hole to hold something,
Uh-huh.
and she's just dug it out,
Right.
and she's got babies in there. You can see her sticking her head in there, and
Right.
like she's feeding them. I first noticed her because she was pecking on the thing.
Right,
But when
right.
she stopped doing that, I looked up there. And
I think
saw
it's
it finally.
characteristic of them that they have red both above and below the beak.
Okay, yellow
ahead.
passion flower.
Yes,
Passiflora
right,
lutea. We've seen it for a few years.
Right,
And there you see milkweed vines, Nanchum levy
Right,
left
that's
vine,
you're right.
and then the
passion flower on the right.
See the two.
Yeah,
you can
I
tell.
do.
Foliage grows right together in the places. When you find one, you may find another, and next week you may find blooms on
Right.
both of them at the same time.
The yellow flower type passion flower is so much smaller than the other one, the big one.
Yeah, some people on Facebook had asked me. So these pictures, I'll have to put this on Facebook, because I said, well, about the size of your thumb. Well, fact is, it's not quite as big as some people's thumbs.
No.
And this is a sunflower, a native wild sunflower on Pinnacle Prairie, and that's rattlesnake master
Right,
on Pinnacle Prairie. And
very
here's
characteristic.
obedient plant. And you can see that's along the trail at Pinnacle
Right, I see the
Prairie.
trail over to the right.
And it's easy for people to see those along the trail
Right.
like that. They don't have to go out in the tall grass. This species of bumblebee family is really working this. You can see various angles. Those guys just keep they'll go to one plant. You know how you watch them go here and here? It's
Yeah.
hard to get focused on them. I'm
Of
trying not
course,
to get close enough
they
to
don't hang
frighten them
around.
away. But,
They're able to get into some flowers other bees can't get into.
okay, we're back at the patch where all these
Monarda.
several species are growing.
And,
Honeysuckle on the right.
right.
And that's you recognize something in the onion family.
Oh,
Onion.
allium,
Yeah,
yeah.
allium, thank you. And there's that
Opened up,
milkweed,
right.
and here's the
Here's
large
the
passion
large
flower.
passion
You
flower.
can see it's a lot bigger than my thumb.
Yes,
I
it is.
intentionally got that picture to
Attention grabber.
compare, but I didn't get them together.
Hoverfly.
Hoverfly, yeah, bee fly, some people call them, or
Right.
just flower flies,
They're
because they nectar on bees, they pollinate just like bees.
Right.
And their heads look different, and they have, 2 wings, while the bees have 4.
Right.
Till next time, do your part to help keep water clean, air pure, and the woods green.
Please,
Get out and
please.
enjoy the
For our own
plants.
sake.
The woodland plants are good. See ya.